I'm holding the 5090 right now. Licensing Windows is cheap and easy with whokeys.com, and if you use the code TN20, you get an extra discount. Complete the purchase, copy the key, and paste it to the activation settings. And you're all done. Also check out their Microsoft Office 19 license and use the same code TN20 for the extra discount. Check out whokeys.com in the video description below. I have been accepted in the very, very exclusive program of NVIDIA.
No, I'm kidding. Come on, lighten up. I'm joking.
It's because of you. Because of Tech Notice, because of what you guys are watching, they've noticed that what we're talking about here for creators is important enough for NVIDIA that they have included Tech Notice in the review program. By that, I mean I get the sample of a very, very special GPU. This over here is the NVIDIA RTX 5090 Founders Edition. This is a very special day for me. I was dreaming about this day or thinking, I wonder if this is ever gonna happen 8 years ago. So let's talk a little bit about this, what it means, and then take the first look at the RTX 5090. As you can see, this is a package 30 out of a 35. Now, is it 35 units in the UK? I'm not sure, but that means that NVIDIA has cashed out roughly around 70 grand of actual products. Think about it. That is a very, very cheap promotion to have for NVIDIA in terms of business. If you break this down, NVIDIA is not making these cards for $2,000. Their profit margin is probably at least 30%, maybe even more. Now, I'm guessing here, if someone knows a little bit more, let me know in the comment section below. But that means that maybe 1,500, 1,000, something like that is for NVIDIA. To get that amount of promotion or free promotion by their own product, usually you would have to spend 10, if not 50 times as much working with influencers to make them sure that they're gonna speak whatever they want. The only thing that I have to agree here is an NDA or embargo to a certain date. I can test, say whatever I want about it. There is just like, please, if we send you this, you're gonna agree that you're not gonna release any information, anything before that date. And obviously, by the time you are watching this, you've probably seen my initial review, and this is kind of the secondary part of how this works. But I wanted to show a little bit behind there because I was always curious how this works, and I'm super excited that finally something like this is happening to me. Anyway, I'm repeating myself. As you can see, there's a little pull tab, so let's see what's inside. Inspired by gamers, enhanced by AI, built by NVIDIA, reviewed by creators. Wow. You've got this massive NVIDIA logo on the top. Push this on the side. Quick start guide. And we've got a special 4-pin change cable. And this is a really, really nice cable. I'll show you why. Because I've got one of these NVIDIA cables in here that are previous ones. And as you can see, they've changed the cable design a little bit. This plastic looks and feels different. It feels a lot more quality than the previous ones. Obviously, you can see they're both NVIDIA. I know this is a 3-pin one, but the 4-pin or the 4-cable one is exactly the same. And there's a lot more rigidity like in here now on the back of the cable, not like just a little tape kind of around and then these cables just hang out. As you can see, this sleeve is already kind of tearing down or getting unstripped. And even these pins, if you look from the top, you can see that the new cable has this metal connectors all the way to the top, but the previous one had like maybe 1 millimeter further inside, but this is a little bit different. And the cables hanging from the back are very, very loose and very, very flexible. If you look at the previous one, this hardly moves, but you can see how this is a lot more flexible and longer as well. Here it is. Man, I don't want to touch it. I almost feel like I'm leaving some fingerprints on it. I'm holding the 5090 right now. Oh my goodness. The angled parts and everything, it just looks absolutely fantastic. All the angles feel premium. It looks minimalistic, beautiful. I would say if Fractal ever designed a GPU, they would probably go something very, very similar. There's big fans in here. These look massive, by the way. Very minimalistic. There's RTX 5090 put on the side over there. There is a little bit of an opening on the bottom there as well. Black PCB there, only 2 slots thin, but then it is quite wide in terms of that. So on the back, we see some connectors, 3 display ports and 1 HDMI port. And then on this side, we've got 2 screw holes, I suppose for GPU, like sagging or brackets, if you want to screw something into that. Oh, there's another interesting thing that I've noticed. So if I'm tilting the card down just like that, you can see that this over here is kind of dipped in. There's a cavice. And I can see from the inside, if you look closely, you can see a little bit of a cable on that side. I know it isn't on that side. Because this has got pass-through on both sides, what happens is these connectors in the end, the HDMI display ports, they'll have to route them from the PCB that's in the middle over here. They're gonna have to go either from that side around or this side around. I think they're gonna go that side around because you already got like a little bit of PCB that goes for the PCIe slot. This is absolutely incredible. I think the ProArt cards are very, very close, but this is on another level. If you haven't already seen how good this is for creators, go check out my review about this, where I'm talking a little bit more why the 5090 is absolutely insane. If you'd like to reach out, I'll always get back to my midnight messages within 24 hours. And if you want some best bang for buck PC builds, you'll find them in the description below. Thank you very much, everybody. Again, it's only because you guys are watching this that I get to enjoy this as well. So I feel extremely lucky, extremely blessed. Let's make some PC builds with this.